Oh man, here we are, YouTube. We're back. We are back reacting to SoFaygo today. We got the chat. Now look, me and the chat having some discussions, okay? This y'all getting the full live experience, alright? Now the chat telling me some SoFaygo lore. Y'all could tell us in the comments if they wrong. I am a neutral party. Y'all do not attack me for nothing my chat say. I don't know what's what, okay? Cause some of y'all fans be getting crazy, trying to yell at me because of what somebody else say. Look, okay, you start talking crazy to me, I'm responding to a voice note, okay? So let's see what everybody says. Let's see what he said. Shout out to Drake. Oh nah, mud. Hold on. Now let's see. The chat was telling me. So somebody in my chat, Potato said, yo, he stole my song. Like, yo, like this. He said that SoFaygo stole his song in 2020. That's on the Pink album. Wait, which song was it on the Pink album, gang? I don't know. I don't even know no song on there. So, and then you say he got ghostwriters. These crazy allegations, chat. These crazy allegations. Yo, we gotta get the people going. We gotta get them talking. He can't rap. He got ghostwriters. He said, "Boy, a copy of me, gang. On my mama, word to bro. On my dads." Nah, nigga gotta be trolling. He said, I'm finna check. Say, gotta copyright my boy, hired you. Okay, and this is where well, it's like, I mean, you should hire anybody that's qualified for their job. Am I right? Am I right? WPR. He said, I don't care now. Well, look, bro, when we get to your song, we gonna see how much similar it is. I mean, yes, but not the right for you, huh? Unless it's Drake. Hey, don't hire Juice to write for you unless it's Drake, okay? I mean, he can write some songs. He just don't be writing all his songs. But he can write though. Oh, nah, for real. Okay, let me stop before they cancel us. All right, first song. I'm gonna give y'all my authentic first time opinions. So let's go. I'm gonna look at what y'all say after I finish the song. You know, I don't want the chat to influence my opinion, but feel free to put what y'all think in the chat, and then when I'm done, I can see what y'all say. Okay, let's see. First song is 7. I'm just trying to see the development. Okay, off of the first one, let's go. Oh, my bad. You know what? I should probably like intro the video officially. You know, y'all came in the middle of our convo. This way I gotta pull it to the stream. Follow the Twitch, sub to the YouTube, follow the TikTok. I mean, you gotta pull up. I'll be missing a lot. I ain't gonna lie. We're here, SoFaygo, Angelic 7. Shout out to y'all in the comments on the last video. Just like last time, y'all put some more suggestions for SoFaygo songs for me to check out. Alright, we got some fellow artists and content creators in the chat, so they will also be giving their opinion on what they think. Some of them have already heard this. This is my first time listening to it. We're doing a deep dive on SoFaygo's discography so that I can form my own opinion, because I heard some Lucy songs, I fuck with them, and then I saw people saying he fell off, and I'm like, yo, why they saying that? So I be going to like form my own opinion on people. You know, I don't be going off of what the masses say. And off of that first project, 2019 War, it was, I could see the potential there. So he said, it's called I'll Say and Slip. I promise this guy took my shit. I can't believe the first to mention him in any Twitch I've been on. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, we got a SoFaygo victim in the chat, y'all. We got a SoFaygo victim in the chat. SoFaygo, why you doing this to niggas, bro? Is it true they say you got ghostwriters? Honestly, bro, I don't have a dog in this fight, so I don't know. I don't put it past no one having a ghostwriter, because if you want to go up, like once you're in a label, they be wanting you to have ghostwriters. So it don't mean a nigga don't got a bag writing. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's under Travis. All I'm gonna say, it wouldn't surprise me if he was on that, oh, I'm still in nigga song shit, or have ghostwriters, because he's under Travis Scott. Now that, like, y'all, hey, if you watching, you a SoFaygo fan, this bias has less to do with Faygo because I don't really know his character. It's more to do with Travis because there's documented history of him stealing nigga songs, him having ghostwriters, and you know what I'm saying. So the fact that he resonates with bro, and that's how he move, birds of a feather. So hopefully it's not true. I don't have an opinion on this, but y'all let me know in the comments. If y'all ever heard any ghostwriting or song stealing allegations from bro. So let's see. He said, "What's good? First time chatter. Feels good being here." Yo, he's not first time chatter. Maybe first time y'all seen him in the chat on YouTube. Do I risk waking up my mom and pops by making chicken in the fryer? That's a risky one, Lil Twine. I don't know. You might need to calculate that one. Are they gonna get mad? Okay, now we can listen. Gave y'all a little context. Let's go. If you don't like people that break down and analyze things, I'm not the person for you. But if you want to see someone try to give a little more deeper perspective on an artist that you fuck with, I'm the right person for you, because I'm gonna let y'all know what as soon as I hear something I'm like, yo, that's crazy, or da da da. I'm gonna tell y'all. So let's see. First one, 7. Let's go. It already sounds angelic. Oh, beats already better. You know, the most noticeable thing for me is just like the confidence in his voice, like his confidence in his delivery, and like navigating between kind of like that lower, mid, and high part of his voice. You could already hear like the improvement, right? Which makes sense because like he was mad young. I don't know exactly what age he was at the time of that War project. He was like 18 or 19, I think. But like, you know, that's kind of the biggest thing, and that's why I'm excited to see the progression between this and Mania. Because like, to me, what I look at him as is like he got like the melodies and all of that. So his ability to like express the melodies in a different way, like you can hear it. But that's kind of what I'm looking forward to hearing throughout the rest of the project.
You really try to shut it. I don't bother nobody, I'm level-headed. Who the fuck he think he texting? I pull up, get distracted.
Yeah, like I said on the last project too, his flows. That's one of the most interesting thing about each song. Is like how's he gonna switch up the flows and stuff like that.
With that taking my jet, push a nigga naked and leave a nigga wait. They send him what he destined. I know he want that pressure. I told DK go get him. Don't let Lil Fay go get him. Cause walk again, I won't let him. I send Lil Shawty to set him up and run off with his chatter. And if that little nigga talk too much, we pop him like he cattle. The nigga, how you pull up halfway flexing? Yeah, I teach you a lesson. I put up my chopper blessing. I put up on sending blessings from heaven. Jehovah with that. She could get weak. You ready to get weak?
See, I like how he switched that. See, that's like some Uzi shit right there, bro. Uzi's the godfather of our generation, gang. He's influenced all of us, gang. I love, personally, some people hate the comparisons, but I love when I see like some of my favorite artists show up in other artists, like especially newer ones. You can't help but be influenced. Like hip hop ain't that old, and then this era of hip hop and rap ain't even that old. So it makes sense that the influences are so heavy. It's more about like how you carve out your own lane with your own sound with having those influences, like, and that's why you gotta let an artist develop. Now if you still in year 10 and you still sound exactly like the other nigga, gang, you feel me? But that's not the vibes I get from Faygo. Yeah, the melodies are so like interesting, like, you know, where he's gonna go with it.
I teach you a lesson. blessing. I put up my chopper blessing. I put up my ceiling blessings from heaven. Jehovah Witness. She could get weak. You ready get weak? Got back get weak. You ain't give me love, baby. Mama, I know you miss it. Wanna see me love, baby. She know Faygo a star. She know he going far. And that's why she wanna fuck, but tell that hoe to play her part.
Yeah, I like how he just transitioned between all these different like flows he got. Like he's definitely like he was pretty decent at it on the word, but he definitely like navigate that shit even better on here. Okay, next song is On What I'm On. Pride, Lil Tecca. Oh, this is why niggas say Tecca carried him. I'm not saying Tecca carried it, but I'm like, you know, I kind of saw SoFaygo with a lot of narratives around him. So I didn't have an opinion because, you know, I didn't have my own experience with him music or all that. I knew the Knock Knock song was Tecca, but I didn't know he did like a whole because look, I'm telling you on the Word project, the number one thing I said, yo, he's pretty, you see the potential, but these beats are fucking trash, gang. I said these beats are fucking garbage, okay? But that's why I'm like, the step up definitely was the production. So Lil Tecca definitely need to get his fucking credit. And once again, Lil Tecca is probably the most fucking underrated artist under 25, like within this new generation, including over my GOAT Yeet. I mean, this nigga Tecca has been on a crazy run since before even my GOAT Yeet. Now I say Tecca and Yeet is like some of the, like, to me, the best and most impressive. Now Yeet and Tecca is like two different ways. Tecca like kind of mainstream more, but Yeet is more like experimental. But I think under 25, they're two of the most. Well, if you know, if we just go like at the top, we'll say like NBA YoungBoy. Then we got Lil Tecca, Yeet. Like I would say out of this newer era, and I think YoungBoy might be over 25 now, so he might just be like right out. Like he might be 26, 27. So I might be like low key right on the under 25 thing. But like in general, YoungBoy out of the new gen is like one of the most successful out of everybody. And then I think Lil Tecca is the most underrated successful artist out of our generation. And the fact like his producing talent as well, like is crazy. So now that I kind of just peeped that he prodding, I'm looking at the beats even more different because I don't know how many beats I've heard that Tecca's made himself. Like y'all could let me know if any of his popular songs was self pride, which ones. Y'all can let me know in the comments or in the chat. But nah, this is cool to get to hear Tecca's production because I've heard about him as a pride, and then I heard Knock Knock, but I just don't know how deep his bag is with it. And I did see like an interview where he was talking about like always taking his laptop and producing all that. That's how you know he a real artist. He stay out the way, make that damn music pop out. He's consistent as fuck. Like, you know, Tecca don't gotta be one of my favorite artists for the impact. Okay, so look, hold on, let me see. Chat, let me see what y'all said. Let me see. Let's see what the chat said about that song. Okay, let's see. Chat, okay. Oh yeah. Oh nah, don't be frying nothing, bro. It's in New York. It's for him. Two for me, but I have one. He sound good. He ran through the underground too fast. You think, Key? You think he sped ran this shit too fast? Do you think? What y'all think went wrong with SoFaygo? Y'all think he didn't want it? Not that he didn't like in terms of work ethic, but like y'all think he didn't want like the fame and all this shit? Or y'all think some people say Travis held him back, but he say that's not true. Whenever he talk about Travis, he said that's not true. He was saying there was some shit he didn't want to do. He was just saying he was remind you of Uzi, a hood Uzi. I can see that. Yeah, exactly, Smiley. It's like he a little bit more like aggressive, you know. Like it's not necessarily like aggressive. It's weird because it's like he's still melodic, but I don't know. It's kind of the energy that he be rapping with a little bit. Which Uzi had the moments too. Wait, Keith says, slow down. Wait, what did I say right there? Hold on, YB to go. Drew said, where to send? It should be pinned, Lil Twine. I think, unless it unpinned. Hold on, let me. It's the same link. It's the link tree, but I'll replace the link. That's the link right there. You can pay to skip if you don't want to wait. Hold on. What's the best Tecca song? Facts. You know what, Tecca, that's another artist who discography I need to go all the way through. Oh, Tecca, wait. I don't know, Smiley. I think you might have low-key heard of Tecca. Maybe you don't. Cause his song's so big. I think you might have heard some from him before. You just might not know the name of it, but I feel like you probably heard at least one, cause he been around since, y'all, when was Tecca first popping up? Wasn't it like 2018 or something like that? When he was blowing up, he was young. Smiley, this one of them that was young as fuck. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. Next one. Oh shit. On what I'm on, we're on number 2 out of 7. What the? Oh my. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that was kind of hard though. Yo, that was like unexpected, but shit, why that shit kind of worked though? Oh my god, it's so chaotic. Damn. His energy crazy. Damn, bro, his flow is so unpredictable. You know, one thing with like an artist like Faygo, I don't know how to describe this, but I'll still try. It's like certain artists, they specialize in like the fucking rhythm. Like one of their bags is just the way that when they rap, it feels like a part of the beat, right? How rhythmic they are. Like some people rap and they don't necessarily feel like, you don't feel the rhythm of they rap like that. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
Yes, sir.
It's just a thing some people have with like the cadence, the way their voice comes through. It feel like it's a part of the beat. Artists like Jid, you feel me? Eminem, I think like that. Andre 3000, T.I. Like it's certain people, Glock 40 Spaz, like certain people just got that. You feel what I'm saying? And SoFaygo is definitely one of them people too. Cause like his flows, it's the rhythm of his flows is just, yeah. YB, yep, that's 2 other good people. YB is a great fucking example of that. Great example. And Tupac. Oh yeah, Smiley, I just checked out AI Youngboy 2 for the first time. It's on my YouTube. I just checked it out with Ty. I've been going through his discography. I got a whole Youngboy playlist, so like from my first Youngboy song to like current, and then like I think we did 3 of his albums: AI Youngboy, Until Death Called My Name, and then AI Youngboy 2, and then we're gonna keep going whenever we link back up. But yeah, SoFaygo, that's fire, bro. I love rappers that got that little bag. That beat is nutty, bro. That beat is crazy when that little synthy part come in. Damn. Oh my god. Okay, I can see why Travis fuck with him. with with that autotune that I could see how that lined up. Okay, next one's nonchalant. Yo, Tecca sliding on these beats, goddamn. Oh shit, why didn't this sound like some young boy shit? Hold on. Damn. Those keys though. Yeah. Yeah, she like the way I flow. Think he above me, nigga, no. Think he gon' touch me, nigga, no. No, I ain't never falling off. Get you disappear like magic, all it take is one call. Hitting on your man, I be all up in the job. These niggas in my DM wanna do a song. Stay right where you at, babe, I won't be long. No, it's the line, my word is bond. Yo, he's really a singer for real. Like, it's differences in the levels to the melodic shit, right? His vocal expression is beyond just a rapper that got a slight melodic bag, right? Think about like a nigga like J. Cole, right? Once he started adding the melodic rap bag, you could tell he's a rapper that learned how to be melodic. SoFaygo is one of them artists that like he really got the voice and the approach of a singer. And he just using rap as a way of like expressing it. You feel me? It's a difference. Cause it's like little things he does, like, like that's some singer shit. You feel me? With the approach to melody, like a regular just rap nigga that's not like melody for it, like, or a singer they're not gonna do the little things, the little vocal expressions and all of that. You feel me? But yeah, it's cool. But that's why it's like the melodies just like come so easily to this nigga. Niggas in my DM wanna do a song. Stay right where you at, babe, I won't be long. No, it's the line, my word is bond. Baby, I'm in Ciara. Niggas in my DM, ain't no cash, no convo. Rolling up a wood and it burn real slow. Take it real slow. Don't wanna have to burn you. Baby, I had to swerve you. Like man that I curve you. Not late for my niggas living life, I ain't got no curfew. Stay away from these bitches, they ain't gon' do nothing but hurt you. Stay away from them haters, they ain't gon' do nothing but like you. Oh, that was hard. That was like, how you like, yeah. And then he had like a higher pitch part, like on top of it in the back. It was so subtle. That's tough. I be looking for little shit like that, in the artist development. Like, that's such a big jump up from like the shit he was doing on the other one. I always said I like his ad-libs too, though. Like, my niggas living life, I ain't got no curfew. Stay away from these bitches, they ain't gon' do nothing but hurt you. Stay away from them haters, they ain't gon' do nothing but like you. That was a nice harmony. Yo, Tecca's like sliding on these beats, man. He doing this thing on the beats too. Like, he's not getting carried by the beats, but Tecca going crazy too. Songs like this is why I don't overly focus on mix with artists, right? Some people that are perfectionists with music feel like the mix is just the end all be all, or it being perfect is the end all be all. The mix on these vocals is not very good, honestly. Like, it's not good, and the mix on the beats is not the best either. But was that a requirement for people to connect with it? That's why I always try to remind creative people, hey, don't lose sight of the fact that people connecting with the song is independent of all these other technical things that you talk about. Because clearly there was no shortage of success on these. This song has 500,000 plays, and I'm sure it's been played over 1 million times. And people love the songs as is. And that's why I try to protect people's creativity and their natural, you feel me, growth and progress and shit, because you never know. Sometimes you're trying to control it too much. Hurricane Wisdom, oh yeah, I've heard of him. Climb Back, oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Hurricane Wisdom, tough. I heard him do like this Afrobeat song. That shit was crazy. But yeah, this is definitely tough. Let's go. Let's go. I like that one. Next one is Clash. We halfway done. Over halfway. Ooh. Damn. Damn. Welcome back. Hold on. Damn. Yeah, I like that. It's so subtle, but isn't it? Yeah. Like, you know, I like it's just like he do like so many things that's like subtle, and it just adds up throughout the track to make it interesting. Now, so far, okay, this is what I think so far. Like, I'm hearing between the first project, he developed a lot. His bag got a lot deeper in terms of like expressing himself and getting these ideas out. Right now, where I see it's like he got a lot of ideas, and it's like that you can see the bag, and he's throwing everything out there. Now, from this point, I think it's gonna be interesting to see how he refined that and learn how to pick his spots better and make things more clean. And obviously we're gonna hear the progression in like the production and the mix. So I'm excited to see how the production, because I know for a fact it just had to get better. It had to keep getting better. And then like obviously the quality on his shit is gonna go up, you know, the more success he got and resources. But like I said, people be trying to make people perfect and shit, and it's like, bro, like there's people that will accept you at whatever stage you're at and invest in your journey without you having everything. So many artists like feel bad because they don't have everything they want, and it's cool because it's like you gonna get there if you work, you know. You could tell you be having fun. Damn. Hold on, beat switch up. That is like hard. Damn. Yeah, I liked it. That's what I said in the other songs. It's like he be building up momentum in the songs. I fuck with artists like that. It's like the song gets progressively better. The flows, the melodies, it get more interesting. Let's see. Let the girls. Oh shit, this beat. Let the girls slay. Okay, look like this was a breakout song. This shit got 2 million views. But you gon' make me put that heat to your face. I be with it real street niggas. You better stay in place. If you ain't got a gangsta bone in your body, if you really with it, then let make it shake. Look, boy, you a junkie. Shut up, boy, you a junkie. When you heard that stick on this light skin monkey, better say I won't say nothing. Now we gon' find out that you cuffin'. Pull up on me. Oh, this sound like a diss track. Oh, y'all gotta explain the Lord or me on this one on YouTube. Monkey, better say I won't say nothing. Now we gon' find out that you cuffin'. Pull up on me, little boy, why did you bluffing? Yeah. You got on, you better tuck it. You do not want a problem, nigga, trust me. And if you gon' shoot and blow, what you clutching? Don't say you body, give it. All of my bitches slay, I'm pimping. All of y'all niggas slay, y'all sissy. Y'all slay. That's funny. You ain't even get your shit back, bitch. Ain't got that BYY boy. Damn. Get wet playing with these black kids. Oh shit. Who the fuck he dissing, bro? This crazy. He dissing somebody. Melodically dissing your ass. Yo. All right, that's my favorite one. That's my favorite one. Energy. It's something about when you dissing though. It's something about when you dissing that shit be fire though. Like it bring out different sides to you, bro. I like that one. That one felt very focused. It felt very like intentional, very consistent. He wasn't doing too much. So wow, I guess whoever dissed him, shit, y'all leveled up the nigga artistry on that. I see why that one blew up. I see why that one blew up. Okay, now we're getting to the songs that blew up, right? So those are the more underrated. Now we're getting towards the what's it called? Oh, you good, Cinder? You good? Yo, you see melodies? What's good? Oh, you're good, Drew. You good, Drew? You chilling? I like this one, chat. What y'all think? What y'all think? Y'all fuck with that one? W stream, Cinder winner. I was in and out of there. You feel me? I was in and out of there. Hurricane Wisdom. My life. I gotta see if I check that one out though. I could save it though. Hold on. I'm gonna save it to the playlist to check out for the YouTube. W streams and I said, fly high, little birdie. That little birdie has left the nest. My life. By the way, if y'all watching on the YouTube, make sure y'all tap in with the Twitch. Make sure y'all follow. Alright, I'm gonna say that one to react to. Smiley. When I get to YouTube reacts. That was tough, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who produced that one. That shit will fight though. Okay, now this is another one that blew up. So that one had 1.9 mil. This one had 3.3. Now we're getting to the songs that blew them up. Cause the Knock Knock, I know that one, right? That's probably one of the first songs I heard. I feel like damn near everybody done heard that one in the underground. And then Hearst, I haven't heard this one, so let's see. Last two. Facts. W Pyro, W Center. Follow Center. Okay, let's see. Hearst. So now I'm trying to, when I hear these big songs, I'll be trying to figure out what people liked about it, you know? Like kind of looking back. Oh shit. That's a crazy way to start the song. Okay. That's a crazy pocket he started that shit in. Oh shit. Damn. Oh my god. He's yo. Okay, this might be the craziest one so far. Yo, he's doing so much shit that I'm like paying attention to like 5 different things, but they all like fire. It's like little shit he doing in the background. The ad-libs. Crazy. But then the main flow he doing crazy too. So it's like I don't even know what to focus on. Now we gotta run it back again. That's a lot to process there. It sounds promising though. It sounds promising. Like, do y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? He's like, like he doing all type of crazy shit in the background, but it's like that shit worked, bro. I already said from the first project that his ad-libs was like one of the highlights of the song, but like it's like he just adds so much life to the song with the ad-libs. The vocals. Crazy. he's cooking, chat.
I cannot just stand out. Ain't get no money. These niggas be gay, these niggas be lame, these niggas be so damn bummy. We
Damn.
done trends, I promise.
I love that flow.
I'm pimpin' up just like a mummy. These niggas mad they ain't on day.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Yo, he just carrying on with it. He just carrying on with it. Yo, this is my type of being extra, bro. Nah. Yo, this one, I ain't gonna lie. This one's a masterpiece. This was a masterpiece. He's doing so much little shit that just makes it so interesting. Like, bro, this is how you keep somebody entertained right here. This is how you keep somebody entertained. Man. Yo, right? This right here, like, if I would have heard this back in 2020, yeah, I would have been a fucking, for sure, SoFaygo fan. Like, I would have overly invested into the stocks. After hearing that, I'd be like, oh yeah, nah, this nigga's him, this nigga's next, this nigga, nah, this shit crazy. This is such a good example on how to be dynamic on a song, right? You don't gotta copy what someone else does to be dynamic and interesting and expressive. This is him being expressive in his own natural way, right? To him. But look at how many different things he's doing. He's playing around with the ad-libs. He's doing some vocals like harmonizing with his main vocal. Then he also got layers in there where he's just making sound effects and having fun. And then, you know, it's like, it's so many little things he's doing. And then obviously the main melody and vocal is already interesting enough. And then you got all these other things decorating it. That's what makes the song have so much energy and life. And then the beat's hard. So it's like his voice is like contrasting the beat. It's a beat all heavy and hard and hitting you and shit. And then here's his voice sound like a fucking angel, you know, like on there too. So yeah, I definitely like see the appeal. And I see why this is one of the ones that blew up.
I'm pimpin' up just like a mummy. These niggas mad they ain't on day.
Oh my god. Damn. Oh my god. I think I found my peak SoFaygo song. Damn. He slided. Oh my god. Yo, this is my number one right now. This is my best Faygo song right now.
You are now tuned in to the RTB.
This number one right now. It's gonna be hard to beat this one. Now look, we know the last song. We all know the last song, or at least most of us do. Knock Knock. I know this is one of the biggest underground songs in the recent years. Now that I hear the other songs, I'm gonna go back and listen to it with a different context and give y'all my final thoughts on it. But if you watch it on YouTube, y'all make sure y'all follow the Twitch so y'all can be in the chat. Help me out. Help me pick the right songs. And then y'all can help, you know, give y'all opinion and perspective as fans. Links in the comments and description. Look, man. Knock Knock. This is an underground classic, I think, at this point. Tecca and Faygo. I gotta add this to the playlist.
We love you, Tecca.
I know who's there at the door right now. If you don't open it, ho, we gon' keep eating. Grab my fire, step inside. When I came around that corner, that boy almost cried. I'm not about to play, yeah. Young nigga tryna stack up his cake, yeah. Anyhow, baby, that's my kind of day, yeah. Next one to love me, but it's too late now. Sorry, little mama, I cannot save ya. Once I did, try to change ya. You try to shoot me in the heart with laser. That's turn me into a hell raiser. I'm tryna rack up and skirt in a Tesla. Baby on my dick, she say, Faygo, you next up. Yeah, little nigga.
Okay, considering I already heard this and most of y'all don't heard this, analyzing why this song probably blew up, it's way more simple than a lot of the other songs. It's damn near always go like that. That last song to me is better. The her song that song to me is better than this. I've heard this song already, but this one was more simple. It was some of them parts you can't sing along with it. People underrate how much your song being like, I'm gonna just make a word up, sing alongable. They underrate like, you know, how much that matters. Like people being able to literally sing the lyrics or the melodies and all that with you. But this one is more catchy, and it's like he took some of the best elements of the stuff he was doing. The ad libs were more simple, more tastefully placed. The melody was like really simple. I mean, it's easy as fuck to get stuck in your head. The lyrics, the quality of the vocals sounded better too, right? So yeah, it's like he just had that right combination of it.
Skirting a Tesla, baby on my dick, she say Faygo, you next up. That little nigga reckless, run me at a checkup. Niggas tryna be cool, cause that be by my nigga Tecca. I don't wanna have to stretch her, she gon' flirt in front of her nigga. She like Faygo, you getting bigger. I remember when you was a little nigga. I got shots like that boy Tecca. You don't be putting no trigger. Don't wanna have to blick up on nobody. Nobody niggas said he wanna try me.
Damn, that beat, man. Tecca really slid.
Wait a minute, stay quiet, please. You said that you were right for me. Now that you see me glow up, you done hold up, now you down for me. I know who's there at the door right now. Yeah, if you don't open it, ho, we gon' keep eating.
Yo, I know his ad probably tired of this song. He probably hate this song now. 37 million plays. My God. And it's crazy, like what I want to say, and I'm gonna spin back to this too. But one thing I want to say is gonna be talking about people saying he fell off when most underground niggas have never touched this amount of plays on their song. I'm just saying, it's the double standards that niggas have, how quick they be to shit on niggas that has some of the craziest peaks in the music shit. Same thing with Uzi. Same thing with a lot of the other people. Like, I'm just saying, how a nigga fell off and most niggas ain't even ever reached the heights of their lows. Are you hearing me though? How a nigga fell off and niggas ain't even reached the height of their lows. I feel like as soon as niggas say, oh, so-and-so fell off, that tell me the type of person you were. Right? That tell me you a person that don't work for shit, or you're a person that's entitled, or you're out of touch with reality. Right? It be niggas saying so-and-so fell off and you've never had 1% of the success that they've had. To me, if you got your own shit going, you ain't talking about nobody falling off because you trying to build up. Okay? See, I'm speaking of real shit though, because I just hate that. Because it's like, it's always niggas who ain't doing shit or trying to do shit with their life talk about someone fell off. It's like you wouldn't even be able to put in the effort to make it to get on in the first place. You don't even got to work with it or the talent to even get on to fall off. You know what I'm saying? You don't even got the ability to have a career peak to fall off from. You go up, it gotta come down. If niggas have a peak, it's only one way to go down. Y'all niggas was never on the incline, but talking like I don't know, that shit has always bothered me. It's a bullshit. Yeah, this was so simple. Yeah, tough, man, tough. I used to say this shit had an ABC flow. It does. SoFaygo was a lyrical genius. In a sense, he was, right? Some people's gonna laugh at that or dismiss it, but like, being a good lyricist isn't all about making everything extremely wordy and complicated, right? Being a good lyricist is really about doing what you need to do to communicate your ideas effectively. So if you want things to go over people's head and not be understood, then get overly complicated and do all this other crazy shit. Right? It might be impressive for you or the crowd that is impressed by that. But then people like this, it's able to be clear, simple, it's going to be able to connect with more people. Some people hate that, and sometimes I used to hate that too. But gang, being a good lyricist, I think for what he does, he is a good lyricist because he communicates the idea effectively in his own way. You know, and every artist got different areas where they pick their spots on how to stand out and be unique. And one of his spots is the flow and the melody, and the ad libs, you know, and the energy. And like those are some of the highlights so far. And I'm excited to see the progression by the time next week we get to the next project. I'm excited to see how that goes in terms of the production getting better. Cause I'm like, yo, the better the production gets, it's gonna be even more fire for the nigga. But yeah, number one song for me, I gotta say, bro, the number one song gotta be that Her song, bro. Like, he started that shit off crazy. Started off flowing crazy instantly. This the best SoFaygo song I heard so far. Damn. Now look, fire. That's the best one to me. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me see if chat had any closing thoughts. Let's see. I don't know this one, not much in underground. I just listen. Oh, well, I guess I'll put you onto a little more underground. Wait, Drew, you be listening to YB? Oh, and occasional YB. Literally. It is. It's cool. A lot of Autotune. This will also just agree with Autotune. Can't be a real artist not using your real voice. But that's the thing though, Smiley. Autotune is your real voice. It's pitch correcting it. I don't agree with that. I mean, I respect your opinion, but like I don't think you get to determine who's a real artist because all art is human expression. So, I mean, you don't get to decide what is and isn't art and who isn't an artist. At the end of the day, you gotta use your real voice. It's not like a nigga's using AI. If a nigga's using AI, that's not real art. You're not using your voice for that. Like, it's using other people's voices. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And the thing is, people that got all these rules about art, I'm gonna need y'all to upgrade and evaluate your perspective because you need to start supporting more human artists, even if you don't like it, because the AI is stealing from the human artists. Right? And all y'all that got y'all opinions about, oh, this type of rap ain't valid or overused autotune to this, it's like, cool, have your opinion, but human artists are getting stolen from and getting erased and getting taken over by AI. And there's actual people who are straight up making AI songs, right? Without even using it. So it's like, you could be critical about the style and the approach and the technique and all that, but the fact that there's actual fake art out here that is stolen from real artists, that's not using a person's real voice at all. He said he uses his own voice, but Smiley, do you realize that industry artists use autotune? They're just not using a lot, or they have people that are able to make it sound natural. J. Cole uses autotune. Hate to break it to you. J. Cole uses autotune. And then that's the thing. You saying they're not using their real voice. How is that possible? Yes, he does use autotune. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Most people are using autotune. Even lyrical rappers, they're still tuning their voice. It just sounds clean. It sounds natural. That's what a good engineer can do. Kendrick Lamar doesn't. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That's what I'm saying. The way people use autotune is a stylistic choice. Just like, exactly, T-Pain. Exactly. T-Pain used autotune and he's a vocalist. Right? They're not using raw vocals. I don't know if I just broke, like your musical reality, but, like, them niggas use autotune. You're not hearing their raw vocals. Even when you're hearing, like, they're using autotune, Smiley. So what I'm saying is, you might not like when people are using it as an artistic approach, but then again, it's not up to you. It's not up to you to determine what is it art? You could just say I don't like when people use autotune. But you can't say, oh, you're not a real artist if you use autotune when there's people who are like you don't got the authority to determine that. Your opinion can still be valid without you dictating. You don't mind. Well, it respectfully, it don't matter if you mind or not. That's the point I'm making. You can have your own personal opinion about what you like or don't like. That's fine. Music is subjective. But when we start making broad statements about who isn't valid as an artist, nah. Yeah, T-Pain, exactly. It's a style. It's a style. And that's the thing. When we're making professional grade music, artists are using their real voice and they're using autotune as a pitch corrector. Tupac didn't? Okay, then just speak about what your preference is. You prefer artists that don't use autotune. But that doesn't determine what somebody's artistry is, because rap has evolved and blended with R&B to where now artists who are rappers who mostly would have just been rapping straight up no auto, now they can express themselves in more ways using autotune as a artistic style or to unlock different possibilities of what they can do with their voice. How is that any different than a producer using different plugins and sounds to make a beat? Tevin Campbell never did, but it's like, I'm not arguing with you about it though. I'm telling you the facts. You just tried to bring up two artists that use autotune that you didn't think use autotune because it sound natural. Like I said, like, you got your people you like, but it don't give you the right to tell people who isn't real artists. Who the fuck are you? Respectfully. And hey, that's how I approach people in music. I'm not nobody. I'm just giving my personal opinion. Yeah. Like when I approach people art, I'm not no authority to tell people what isn't valid. But I'm just saying you don't know what you're talking about, respectfully, because the fact that you thought that J. Cole and Kendrick don't use autotune tells me you don't know what you're talking about. And it disproves the point that you're trying to make. You tried to use two artists that you fuck with as an example to contrast against artists that use it more as an effect. You feel what I'm saying? You tried to contrast Cole and Kendrick because they're not leaning on the autotune for their style, but autotune is a tool to correct the pitch on things to make sure it's within the key. And then there's some people who get creative with autotune, right? You said not one bit. Well, I mean, all I'm doing is repeating back what you said. You feel what I'm saying? That maybe you need to articulate your point a little bit better, because all I'm doing is going off what you said. You the one that came at it that way. I'm going to defend artists. Said Wayne is a good example. He still got talent even though he used hella autotune. Exactly. It's an art. It's an art. So it's like Wayne not, I'm misunderstanding. How am I misunderstanding you when I read exactly what you said? No, you didn't articulate your point well. And you misspoke about some shit that you didn't. Respectfully, this is why we speak on things that we understand and don't speak on things we don't understand and ask questions. And that's why I have humility when I talk on art and speak on things, because to me it's just out of place for a listener to tell someone who isn't an artist. We could talk about our opinion in a way that's respectful, because when you're saying shit like that, you're also disrespecting other artists in the community. You feel what I'm saying? And we're not gonna sit here and downplay people's musicality or what they do bring. That means you're not analyzing more layers to what you're not looking at the other layers to artistry that there is, and that's fine. That's why I'm here, to talk about the different the layers and levels to the artistry. Luther Vandross used autotune. How are you countering my point? How you don't get to determine what an artist is. You're talking about vocalist. If someone is a vocalist and they specialize as a singer, they should be able to sing with auto and without auto. You're talking about rappers. Since when did we expect rappers to be vocalists? That's why a lot of them use autotune. Said music has changed. Yeah, but why are you still trying to downplay other people's artistry though? You don't have to kick down and downplay other people's artistry in order to. You are downplaying people's artistry. You are. That's a fact. You are. When you say you're not a real artist, don't use autotune, you're saying it changed. Well, I'm saying I'm taking that point, but you're still doubling back on your point that niggas ain't real artists and trying to use other artists to prove your point. But by the way, Autotune was invented. You said can't be real artists not using your voice. Yeah, like that's literally what you it's literally what you said. That's what I was going off of, and I'm going to defend artists. You said I'm just saying music has changed, but I'm saying music can change and you still respect the differences in the era. And what I'm saying is you're not respecting the other elements of artistry that people bring to the table. The arguments you made, it don't sound like you respect and understand the layers to it. You feel me? They've been having pitch correction. Do you know that? Autotune is a brand. See, well, I gotta break this shit all the way down. Autotune is a company. And Terrace, Autotune, they created their own proprietary version of pitch correction, right? So when you're saying, oh, they didn't use the Autotune brand, but they was still having their notes pitch corrected. They was just doing it manually by hand. So I don't understand your argument, because basically you're saying that a real artist wouldn't need pitch correction. But it's like there's different forms of artistry. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's like someone doing digital art and drawing it and all of this type of shit, and then you saying, oh, a real artist don't need to draw on the iPad or do digital design. They will be able to paint. You feel what I'm saying? That's basically like the equivalent of what it is when it's like, okay, well, both of them are valid though. And it take two skill sets to do both. And then some people can't do both. You said you're misunderstood. You said I produce. I am misunderstanding shit because now you insulted my intelligence. Like I can't read what you said. Because I feel like now you playing me on some shit like I can't comprehend shit. When I don't have no reason to go out my way to misunderstand or misinterpret or read what you're saying. Like, do you think I'm dumb or something? Like, I don't know.